Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ash, and this is the space where you and I get to journey this beautiful, wild, courageous thing called life together. So pull up a cozy seat, get something delicious to drink, because today we're diving into something that I have been researching and kind of trying to embed in myself the last couple of weeks. And if you are in a place of feeling burnt out, feeling stuck, or feeling like you need to start over, create a fresh start for yourself, we are diving into the powerful concepts of personal freedom, return, and restoration, all inspired by the spiritual principles of the year of Jubilee, and how we can apply these timeless ideas into our modern lives. Whether you're looking to reset your life, reclaim your passions, or restore your energy, this video will guide you through that process with actionable steps, clarifying questions, and just feeling good along the way. And what the year of Jubilee is, at its core, it is about freedom, return, restoration, and justice. Every 50th year, people were freed from burdens, land was returned to its rightful owners, and everybody had a chance to start over. And this idea can be deeply transformative in our lives today. Whether you're feeling trapped by obligations, disconnected from your passions, or in need of renewal, Jubilee offers a blueprint for resetting and reclaiming your life. So let's begin with freedom. In the year of Jubilee, all slaves were set free. They were released from their physical and their emotional constraints and given the chance to live a life without burdens. And you may not be in physical bondage right now, but many of us are definitely held back by emotional, mental, or societal constraints. This could look like fear, self-doubt, external pressures that fully prevent us from stepping into our full potential. And the first step that we can take in breaking these bonds is in identifying the limiting beliefs that are keeping you stuck. Ask yourself, what beliefs or fears have I internalized that are holding me back? Maybe it's the belief that success isn't for someone like you. Or maybe it's the belief that you have to work hard in order to be successful and to have lots of abundance and wealth. Take a minute and take some time to challenge those thoughts and replace them with powerful affirmations. I am capable. I am worthy. These shifts in thinking can help release old constraints and open up new possibilities. And if you're struggling with a limiting belief, put it down in the comments, because who knows, maybe someone else is also struggling with that limiting belief too. And as a community, we can all come together, come alongside one another in rewriting that narrative. Another form of freedom is freedom from clutter, both physical and mental. A cluttered environment often indicates and mirrors a cluttered mind, a cluttered spirit, a cluttered emotional well-being. So start by decluttering one area of your life. It could be your workspace, it could be an area of your house, it could even be your phone. Clear away things that no longer serve you, which also includes people who do not bring us joy and instead make us question, who make us doubt, who make us feel not so great. Choosing to let go and act in this way gives you the space and clarity to move forward more freely. Next, let's talk about return. In the year of Jubilee, land was returned to the original owner, symbolizing the opportunity to reclaim what was lost or taken. For many of us, this could mean returning to something that's been neglected or forgotten, whether it's a passion, a relationship, or an aspect of ourselves that we've lost touch with. Think of something that you used to love doing, but stopped because of time, because of stress, or even self-doubt. Maybe it's writing or painting or dancing or something else that used to light you up. The act of returning to those passions can be incredibly rejuvenating. Set aside time this week to re-engage with something that you love, something that's been on your to-do list for a while, but you keep pushing it off because more important things come up. Even if it's just for a few minutes, it is so important. It's so valuable. It's so powerful to reclaim that joy for yourself. So often we give away our time and our energy to others or to things that no longer align with our true values, with our true desires. So take a minute and start by looking at your daily calendar, your schedule for the day, your to-do lists that you have written out first thing in the morning if you're anything like me, and evaluate where your energy is going. Is it being spent on people, things, activities, events that drain you? Or are you investing in things that bring you ultimate fulfillment? Reclaim your time by setting your boundaries. Protect your energy so that you can focus on what truly matters. Now let's explore what restoration is. The year of Jubilee wasn't just about freedom and return. It was also about restoring things that were misplaced or broken. This can be such a powerful, informative, intriguing, necessary concept for us today, especially if we're dealing with past hurts, missed opportunities, or a sense of disconnection from ourselves. Restoration starts with healing. Whether it's emotional, mental, or spiritual wounds, it is vital, absolutely vital, to create space for healing. Reflect on any past experiences or relationships that have left scars. What do you need to let go of? Whether it's through journaling, through therapy, quiet reflection, conversations with those you trust the most, healing is essential to restoring your sense of wholeness. And restoration also involves rebuilding your habits and your mindset. Start small with one habit you can implement to support your well-being. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier for some type of morning routine, or committing to eating healthier, taking on a healthier habit, or focusing on mindfulness throughout the day. These small acts of restoration can help you regain balance and a focus on living with a purpose. Restoration is also about shifting your focus to what you have rather than what's missing. Practicing gratitude regularly helps us appreciate the abundance in our lives. Each day, write down 3 things that you're grateful for, whether they're big or small. This process, this practice will restore your mindset and help you cultivate a positive, abundance-focused perspective. Now, keep in mind that freedom, return, and restoration are not just one-time life events. They are ongoing practices. Just like the land in Jubilee needed periodic rest, we need to check in often with ourselves and make time for renewal. Consider setting aside time every few months to reassess and reset. Take a day, a couple hours, an entire weekend to reflect on where you are, what you have reclaimed, and what areas need restoration and attention. This ritual with checking in with yourself will help you stay aligned with your true desires and will keep you from feeling overwhelmed, stuck, working on a hamster's wheel. Taking the time to check in makes all the difference because it allows you to step back and focus on where you want to go instead of constantly being at the demands of what life throws at you. You have the ability to control your life. You have the ability to create freedom, to instill return, and to be restored. The principles of freedom, return, and restoration can be a blueprint for any area of your life that feels out of balance. It's all about creating space for renewal. And this doesn't have to be on January 1st. It could be at any point in the year. You get to choose. In this process, you also get to let go of what doesn't feel good for you anymore and making room for new chances, progress, and delight. You don't have to wait for a special year or a specific event to experience this. It's something you can start anytime. Thank you for being here today and giving yourself an introduction to Jubilee. If there is someone in your life who wishes for more freedom, return, or restoration, share what you've learned here. And maybe together you can create this fresh life start you both have been craving. Because you, my darling, are worthy of a beautifully full, loving, and Jubilee life. Until next time, I'm holding you in the light.